away sometimes with his ability to win the contest. He thinks he is the idol of millions. Folks, it's Aron the Idol Stevens, and Ron Head's going to introduce him.
255 pounds from Boston, Massachusetts, Aron the Idol Stevens. And his opponent.
Aron the Idol Stevens not winning any friends or making Oh, wait a minute! Hold on here! Aron the Idol Stevens' opponent tonight is going to be a young man with a lot of energy and a hell of a lot of guts. It's Goose, and he has come to play.
Weighing in at 165 pounds from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, Goose Mahoney.
Ooh, feels good. Let old Goose love you like a lover should.
Your referee, Ray Ramsey.
Well, now look at Idol already playing these mind games. Idol's got a hell of a size advantage here, almost 100 pounds, and about 6 inches in height, and he's trying to make fun of this kid, Goose, in his second professional wrestling match. But he brings guts, he brings intestinal fortitude, he brings a lot of desire and a lot of determination to the ring, and Idol is, well now, that's just plain rude. That is just plain rude.
Either that or he may have tried one of those brownies that were floating around backstage, and the fans solidly behind Goose Mahoney, his first singles match. His second pro match, his first singles match in his career against former OVW Southern Tag Team Champion, offering him the opportunity to exit this match.
Oh, he's giving a kid, some of his family's here, some of his friends are here to see him wrestle, and Idol trying to humiliate the kid, trying to give him the opportunity to leave, he says, before he gets hurt.
I have a feeling that's not going to happen. Goose Mahoney living out a dream. With his heroes like Bruno Sammartino and Superstar Graham, he wants to follow in their footsteps, and is it going to start tonight with Aron the Idol?
Well, one thing that Goose is going to have to learn in professional wrestling, don't trust anybody. Of course, that's life in general. Most people are as crooked as a country road, but Goose has the speed. He's a speedster. He will move around that ring, and Idol now, just a tad bit upset.
Goose is not intimidated at all, catching a drop toe hold on Idol, floats over into a side headlock. Goose is not intimidated at all by the experience, the power, and the stature of Idol.
Well, Goose may not be intimidated, Ron, but he should be cautious. He should be respectful, because we take nothing away from Idol's ability as a wrestler. It's just he's an arrogant, obnoxious son of a gun.
And still unable to escape that hammerlock. And I think that definitely Idol has underestimated this young rookie.
Whoa!
Outmaneuvers back into that hammerlock. Switches over into a side headlock of Goose Mahoney. Nice hip-lock takedown.
A smaller man is sometimes harder to keep a hold of. For example, a sleeper hold is much more effective on a thicker neck than a thinner neck. So Goose may have the advantage in that Idol, not used to wrestling someone so much smaller than he, may not have the handle on how to take care of this kid.
And when Goose Mahoney keeps him down on the mat, I believe Gordon Soley once said they're all the same size when they're down on the mat. Aron the Idol Stevens fighting back up at a vertical base here.
I think that's what my ex-wife said one time too, but that's neither here nor there as well.
Goose Mahoney still with that side headlock, keeping that pressure on Aron the Idol Stevens. And Stevens now better re-strategize and get another game plan here.
Well, Stevens is a veteran. As we said, Goose in his second pro match, first singles match. Stevens a veteran of several years of competition in the New England area, but he may be taking his opponent lightly. And one thing that even a veteran can do is make a mistake when they underestimate their opponent. He's thinking this is going to be a walk in the park, and it may not be quite that easy.
We've seen it happen time and time again when a wrestler gets overconfident. Is that what's happening here tonight? As Goose ducks underneath the wild right, and Hits him with a clothesline, sends him down to one knee.
Whoa!
Second one, down to one knee again. A third! Finally takes Stevens off his feet.
And the roar from the crowd. Goose wasn't going to quickly, got the job done. He took to the air and took the bigger man down. Now Idol's running from the kid.
And Goose
Now,
Mahoney
wait a minute,
chasing
hold
him
on
back
here.
in the
Is
ring.
he going to say, yeah, he suckered him. Oh, a veteran trick.
And a rookie's mistake as well, as Aron the Idol Stevens lured him around the ring, chased him, and got caught. And now met into the turnbuckles by still a very cocky and very arrogant Aron the Idol Stevens.
Stevens, of course, tag team partners with Nova. They currently hold the OVW Southern Tag Team Championship. Idol in single competition here this evening. Hip toss out of the corner, goes for the lateral press, hooked the leg, couldn't make it stick. Goose is so small, he almost came out from under him by just slipping under like he would slip a newspaper under a door.
And Goose Mahoney now is struggling right now to get back to his feet. I'll give him credit. He's taken a beating, but he still has a lot of fight left in him. Gets met into the turnbuckle again, face first. Aron the Idol Stevens giving him a hip toss into the center of the ring, and Goose Mahoney is favoring that back.
Oh, no, now, look, now he's trying to demean the young kid. He's trying to show his superiority. He's like a shark that smells blood in the water, and truthfully and honestly, at this point, Goose Mahoney's chances don't.
Wait a minute! Goose Mahoney too?
My God, he almost did it!
We almost had an upset right here, and Aron Stevens is getting frustrated with his inability to put Goose Mahoney away.
Well, Stevens really wasn't even trying. He just flat didn't pay any attention. And now, once again, he's still in control. Goose Mahoney's taking a lot of punishment here. But Idol, if he makes another mistake like that, it could be deadly. Idol is not giving this kid any respect, and that could come back to bite him in the ass.
Can you imagine if Goose Mahoney scores that upset over Aron the Idol
Oh, it'd
Stevens?
make his career. Whoa!
Goose Mahoney still rallying back, still has that fire. And Goose Mahoney now, what's good for the Goose is good for the Idol, I guess, that time. As Idol gets met into the turnbuckle again. Goose Mahoney getting these fans behind him and slams that pretty face of Aron the Idol Stevens into that turnbuckle.
Well, you may think it's pretty, Ron, but I'm not actually, he's not my type. But nevertheless, that's your personal business, and you can tend to it. But look at Goose now. Goose flying across, right into the midsection of the Idol. Who had underestimated this kid? Could it be a Cinderella story?
Almost. Goose Mahoney with the goose egg in the corner and almost put away Aron the Idol Stevens. We are that close to seeing an upset take place here. And Goose Mahoney, again, gets met in a headbutt.
And let's be honest, Ron, it would be an upset, and even Goose would admit the same thing. Idol, an established pro, Goose barely starting his career. It would be an upset if Goose were to win, but he's still not going to roll over and play dead. Wait a minute, Idol.
Over the top rope.
Over the top rope. Bring the bell out to disqualification.
Here is your winner as a result of a disqualification, Goose Mahoney.
Well, Idol I think flat wanted to get out of that when he just threw that kid over the top rope right in front of the referee. He realized that the kid would rather die than quit, and he just flat did it on purpose. He wanted to get out of that match. We've got to get the trainer or somebody from the locker room to check on this kid. Wait a minute, Idol going around the other side of the ring. Well, how much more punishment does he want to inflict on this poor kid?
Almost frustrated, almost desperate,
well,
now
Idol
over the top rope, and what's he
Idol's
looking for
ticked
here?
off that Goose had as good a showing as he did. What's he got? What's he doing here?
Are those scissors in the hand
I
of...
think he got a pair of scissors here. What in the world is he going to try to... My God, he's cutting Goose's hair off.
For God's sakes, he's cutting his hair.
Oh, for heaven's sake, this is ridiculous.
You want to talk about a sore loser?
He's got to assert himself. Look at Ramsey standing by there.
Aron the Idol Stevens is shearing the hair off the head Something is wrong with that man right there.
Wait a minute! My God, it's Morris, I think! Left hand, left hand, left hand! The Ali shuffle and a right hand!
And Morris 6 inches taller tonight. Splits and ducks. Oh! Big kick. Who was that Afroed man?
And why, that was no Afroed man! That was the newest WWE superstar! Well, there's a lot of hair laying in the ring, some of it natural, some of it not. But the winner of this match by disqualification